Mateys, don't you think there should be like a record like a pirate day? Or maybe not. Anyway, in this video, I'm going to show you how I set up a new project now that I'm doing more SwiftUI kind of work. I thought it would be interesting to share with you how I lay things out before I really get started, organize the code and the structuring of the folders, setting up the commits and all that kind of stuff. So it's not going to take us long at all here. We're just going to go ahead and do this. So I'm going to create a new Xcode project. Let me move the window so you can see it. There you go. I'm just going to make a single view app. We'll call it test app. Doesn't really matter. Not for this video anyway. I'm going to use Swift, of course. And of course, I'm going to use SwiftUI. I'm going to leave it like that and go next. Now, I'm not going to create the initial repository here because I want to do all the cleanup and moving around so that my first commit is just a nice clean commit and, you know, just looks presentable. So I'm just going to go create. All right, here we go. So, you know, let's just do resume, make sure everything fires up like it should. It's going to take a second here. What we're going to do is we're going to hide the panel on the right-hand side. Don't need that. Do need the panel on the left-hand side, so we're going to keep that one. Build succeeded, fantastic, because it would be a terribly bad day if it didn't build from just the initial template, right? Clearly there would be something going wrong there. So let's change this to an iPhone 8, and let's just do that. We're just going to go run here. Let's just get everything fired up before we go any further. All right, there we go. Got the iPhone 8 coming up. We're just going to make sure that everything works nicely. Okay. Come on, resume. Jeez, build succeeded. Just show me the view already. This is a MacBook Pro 16. You'd think it'd be quicker than that. There you go. Okay, just wanted to show you that it runs. And still firing up here in the background. Well, that's taking too long. We're just going to stop that. All right, let's just make that go away. Okay, let's focus here on the setup. So this is the initial setup that you get here with all the different views and all the different files, which, you know, it's going to get messy quickly, right? So the first thing I like to do is create a new group here, and I'm just going to call it app delegate. I get it. I know what you're thinking. It's only going to have one file in it. Why bother? Well, it just gets the file out the way, right? And, you know, especially when you go to the terminal, you see all these files all over the place. It's just nice to clean them up. So we're going to put that in there. Going to create another group here, and I'm going to call this one views. And I think you can guess what's going to go in there. I'm actually going to put the launch storyboard in there as well, just to get that out the way. The content view, yep. Going to put that in there because it's a view, right? So let's just close that up. That's a few more files gone. We've got the scene delegate here, the info p list, and the assets list. I'm just going to create another one here, another group called assets. And the reason I do that is because it's inevitable at some point you're going to have other assets, right? And they're just going to be, rather than having them all messing up this list, you know, it's now nice and clean. Now, this is where things get interesting, because if I want to move things like this info p list, it's actually going to break my app until I fix it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a new group, and I'm just going to call it MISC, right? And in there, I'm going to put my scene delegate because I hope that I don't have to mess with that too much, if at all. And I am going to put the info p list in there. Now, when I do that, like I say, you know, now we're going to have a problem, because if I go back to my view here, you know, it's going to show me here, if I hit resume, let's even see if it works. Build failed. Nope. Didn't think for 1 second that was going to work. What you're going to have to do is, now, before I show you, look at how nice and clean this view is here, right? Isn't that so much better? So test app, I'm going to go up to my test app here. I need to look in all the settings. So if I go to, you know, we've got the info there, but if I go to the build settings and I just type in info.plist, it should show me, or maybe I've got it on the wrong one here. Hold on. Sorry, maybe it should be this one. No, it should be, was it the build phase? Goodness me, you'd think I would have checked this first, wouldn't you? But it should be in here somewhere. Here it is. Sorry, it was right there and I didn't see it. So the info plist file is expecting it to be here, but it's not there anymore, right? It's no longer there. So I'm just going to double tap this, going to change this. It's now under the MISC folder. Do it like that. hit return. That's that taken care of. Let's try it again. Build succeeded. You can see the simulator is starting up. Great. Let's go back to our view. Build succeeded. Everybody's happy. Great. That plist file is now, it now knows where it is, right? That one setting just means I can put it in there out the way. Fantastic. Okay, great. You ran. Go away, simulator. Right. So the way that I would use this is, my views would go in here. I might have other folders along the way for extensions, things like that. But I just like this cleaner look here, this cleaner setup. Now, we don't have source control. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about source control. Let's set that up now, right? So I'm going to go up to the menu and I'm going to create Git repositories. Yep. I'm going to want to create a Git repository for this project. I'm going to go create. It's now there. I don't know why that panel doesn't go away. I'd love for someone to explain to me why that panel doesn't go away. Because it should, right? It's all set up. I know it's set up because if I go to the terminal, it's going to be there. Look, let's just double check this. Actually, I'm not going to use iTerminal. Let's just use terminal. Let's just keep life simple for us. If I go to my repos, it should be here. Test app. Yeah, there it is. Test app. It's right there. Look, .git folder, git status. So everything's great. Xcode, what are you doing to me? Why does that happen to me every time? So to fix this, I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to close Xcode because I don't know why it has a hard time. I'm going to quit Xcode. And it's not going to quit because it's trying to figure stuff out. So I'm going to option force quit on the window there. I'm now going to restart Xcode. I'm now going to open the app again. Xcode 11.5. What are you doing to me? I'm going to go to source control. It's there. What's the problem? I don't know. So there it is, right? Now there is no master branch. Yeah, I get it. Right. So now let's make our initial commit. Right. I did option command C in case you don't know the shortcut. I'm going to say initial commit. I'll just check these files here. Go commit to files. It's going to create my master branch. Boom, I'm under source control with a nice clean commit with all my files set up. So that is how I set up a project when I start working here with SwiftUI. So I hope, like I say, this video is short, sweet. Hope it helps you. Hope it gives you an idea. It's just nice to have this cleaner looking, focus on the thing you need. Don't have files splashed all over the place. That's it. See you in the next video. Go to compileswift.com if you want to learn some Swift. And with that, I'll speak to you next time.